right, Metal Monday with my friend Brett with some new fresh swag. Brett
Got some new swag, man.
and we made this years ago to bring to expos and booths to explain to customers what containers we offer. So it was only fitting to bring this out rather than sit in our container in 20-degree weather.
Yeah. So check this out. Our friends over at Sod Metal Recycling sent us some gear, which we're proudly supporting today. Sod, known for doing the container podcast, container talk. So Nick had the idea, is like, dude, let's bust out the roll off and we'll do our own container talk. Mm-hmm. Supporting the Sod group's gear that they sent us. Thank you. Some awesome snacks. We do appreciate it. We follow you guys. We love what you do. We had a podcast down in Louisville, which was awesome. If you guys don't know the Sod crew, man, they're just a bunch of fucking young hustlers. You know, they got two mentor leaders that are kind of helping get those young guys fired up. And, man, I just love it. I love everything that they're doing. They're trying. They're getting young guys fired up about the industry, which is what we love. So this is no paid advertisement. This is just out of pure love and pure respect for the Sod crew. So thanks for the shirts. Thanks for the snacks. I got something I'm brewing on in my garage that you guys are going to love, that you're going to hang at your house. But I don't want to tell you what it is yet, but you're going to love it. So let's get this party started.
Yeah, those Sod guys are what makes marketing fun. You like get into the marketing, you get into like social media, you start seeing what everyone's doing, you start to see people that actually care and actually are doing it themselves like us, and I just love seeing it. So someday I want to sit in that container.
We're going to sit in the container.
I want to sit in that damn
happen.
container
We'll
and do
there.
one there.
Yeah.
And we'll do that at some point. But anyway, the market was awesome. But today it's down. Fucking Mondays, it's always down.
Dude,
like,
Mondays are, it's you know, the nickel's up today.
Nickel's up.
Platinum and palladium. Palladium's now up a little bit.
Okay.
Platinum's is up a little bit.
Copper's on.
Copper's off, but it's still, I mean,
still was
fucking
on
385 this morning still. I
Yeah.
mean, it's off. It hit 393 on Friday. I mean, dude, I did not see that coming. I was telling somebody it was like a face-ripping, short, covering, crazy market last week. I cannot be the only one, but I did not see that coming. I sold and sold and sold into it, and it was one of those days where like you sold a load, and the next day you're like, damn, I sold early. And then you sold a load that day, and the next day you're like, damn, I sold early. And then the next day, and it was like that. It felt like damn near all week, just trying to play catch up with the market.
So your crystal ball wasn't working last week?
No, dude, my crystal ball has been pretty hazy a lot lately, especially when it comes to sports betting. But shit, man, if I did not see copper going to 393 or 394, I did not. I was able to get some loads off towards the end of the week, which was nice. But I still didn't get all of it. I left a lot of meat on the bone on a few items. So if you were able to capture those prices, you know, towards the end of the week, if you were smart enough to hold on, then more power to you, and good for you. I wasn't.
So why did it go crazy? You didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. I was like very thankful it broke 370.
The dollar got whacked, which we've been preaching here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the dollar. The dollar is, you know, the bellwether like thing to watch in this market. China came out and basically they haven't quite all the way shifted away from zero COVID, you know, policy, which is kind of some pretty harsh measures on travel and what you can do, what you can't do. They're starting to ease up on their COVID restrictions. I mean, over the weekend, they came out and they were going to provide some relief to their housing market, which enables, you know, people are starting to think, okay, after 3 years of kind of draconian, tight, you know, squeeze on their population and their industry about what they can do and what they can't do, I think people are starting to feel like maybe there's going to be some easing, some business friendly environment. And I've always kind of felt that domestically, you know, we were the kind of cleanest polished turd in the barrel, if you will, while this whole COVID thing, we kind of came out of it a little bit quicker. But as the domestic markets slow down for us, I could really see, at least on the China side, Asia, India, I could see the export markets potentially opening up and be the thing that maybe keeps the commodities, an attractive investment going into 23. Because domestically, I feel like it could be pretty weak. The strength of the dollar, if that subsides, you're going to get some more export demand. You're going to get some opportunities there. So as I look into my fuzzy crystal ball future, I'm hopeful that the export markets pick up somewhere somehow, and that provides a little strength to the domestic side.
All right, let's talk about where you think it's going to go, like commodities in general throughout the end of the year, December. Are we going to hold flat? Are we going to see $4 copper?
Everybody I talk to on the ferrous side still feels soft going into the end of the
maybe
year.
down a little bit more in December.
That's my gut feeling. That's what people that people much smarter than me out there are saying. But I on the non-ferrous side, I mean, geez, I obviously didn't predict. I lost another $100 to you on the copper price. I mean, nickel's ripping this morning again. I mean, it's up 50 cents. Aluminum is around that $1.20 range.
Yeah, it's really kind of recovered.
It's hanging in there, and I don't know. Maybe that's if the dollar levels off, or keeps taking a little bit of a breather. I think you have a real strong chance on the non-ferrous side, and on the PGM side as well. But I don't believe the Fed's done. I mean, they may not go up 75 basis points, maybe only 50. But still, 0.5% is still a big move, and if you keep doing that, you keep driving up interest rates. I mean, you're taking a lot of gas.
7% right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was like last week it hit like 7.1 or something. Then you got a lot of relief, and I think we were talking this morning. It was like 6.5 on the 30. So that tells me that people are starting to say, okay, maybe this Fed deal, they're going to slow the rates down if they're bringing the 30-year back down, but. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I wish I had all I'm doing is selling, man. If the price looks right, I'm making it go away.
And it's nice for us on the buy side. We're able to give our electricians a better price right now because the price has been crazy. So they've been loyal to us. We'll be loyal back to them. And, we just bought a bunch this morning from one of our really good customers. So he was happy to see it up, up versus the last time he sold it. So it goes up, it goes down, and we just keep on going forward, and that's all we can do. That's all that any scrap buyer can do, really. You can't control that, so why even try?
Yeah.
So, we'll wait and see. Next week's Thanksgiving week.
Yep.
So we will figure out a bet for Christmas, me and you, and I don't know what that is yet, but I'll
keep paying. Can I just give you the money now? I mean, fuck.
Well, you can if you want.
But like you said, that was a bet I was happy to lose.
I love. There's some bets that I love losing.
Yeah.
As competitive as I can get, I still I can be like, okay, that was a good one to lose.
Yep, I agree. I agree. So there's a few I'm willing to lose, and that being one of them. Because if it's $100 made us a significant amount on the sale price, then I'll just as soon give you that 100 and tell you thanks for coming.
So everyone should thank Brett.
Yes. Yeah. I'll take it. Thank you, Sod Crew, for the goodies and the shirts and the swag. This is our best version of the container talk that we can do because we're too scared to go out in the cold. You guys are much tougher men than us, so we appreciate the love, and we hope everybody over there is doing well. So
thank you, Sod. Thank you, everybody.
Take care.